Look around, family. This is family. We're all broken somehow, but we all come together to create this beautiful thing. And at the end of the day, this is family, and it's all love. That's my takeaway of Dad's passing. Yeah, I'm gonna cry. No, Mama, not in here. Sheila?
Good evening. My name is Sheila, and I'm here to represent Timmy's brother, Ronald Red's Wims. But before I give you his expressions, I just wanted to say to you personally, Timmy was a great man. And one of the things that I can express personally about him, that I love about him, I have a son who has special needs. And every time Timmy would see my son, he would make it a point to be like, "Hey, Michael, how are you doing?" Interact with him. They both shared a love for the Redskins. Timmy was always trying to snatch up some Redskins memorabilia that Michael had. And I just always tell him, "No, you can't have my stuff," whatever. So I can really say, for me, one of the things that I can express about Timmy is I really appreciated the way he treated my son, the way that he treated his family, the way he loved people, the way that he loved children. And that's what I personally take away from that. Now I'd like to read a short summary of expression from his brother Reds. What can I say? My brother, my mentor, my maestro of music, my hero. We grew up together as brothers, big brother and little brother, a bond that's strong and more. I remember when you went away to Georgia to play ball. You tried to get me in that college. I remember when you first started playing in the ABA, then the NBA, and eventually overseas in Italy. I remember how proud I was of you, knowing all along you had the talent and charisma to make it in anything that you did. We had some really good times growing up together in the years since then. You taught me about basketball, so much about life, music, and more. We would times more often. We would call each other on the phone to joke about the Skins and the Cowboys. We had fun eating shrimp when we were together. I am glad I had a chance to spend your last days with you. You are gone from here, but never forgotten. I will truly miss you. I know you are watching over me and our family. Love, your brother Reds. And I just wanted to say to Janice, Maren, Cece, Courtney, Little Tim, all of you, Reds and I are here for you. Whatever you all need, we're here for you. You're still a family. We love you all. Really, we love you. Thank you.
Hello, family. My name is Scott Walker. I was met to, of course, a 6-year-old, 7-year-old that was told yes. I loved him before I saw him. Well, to tell him who he was, he was working on his in 1977 the first time I ever met him, I was in the boat down around the Dr. J and saw him. The second time was in St. Louis. I got to see the band, just a little bit, Don't Touch. But the third time, 89, New Jersey. It's important for these people to explain who he was, how he was. I think they are all Hey, Big Sky. Some people call me Grace Guy. Always made me feel special every time. And now, the sport I love, basketball, with his NBA I was appreciative of that. As I've been size is much more powerful. Just a gentle giant that made me feel very comfortable always. Even musical takes he sent to St. Louis, he would shout me out. So now I got an uncle in NBA calling my name and shouting out his nephew on tape. It was all, every encounter I had, those three, it impacted me in a big way. Now I've been a person that works with kids, I'm a detention supervisor. Just acknowledging kids, speaking to them, listening to them, it goes a long way. So Tim exemplifies that type of person. Just that acknowledgement.
My earliest enjoying memory of Tim is his authenticity in playing a game called Therapy. When I met Tim, he was not that kind of therapy. But the game was in the game, it's a board game. Land on the square home tree. And there are cards that each person who will land on a therapy card, you have to pick a card and follow the instructions. And you get to advance or be kept back based on your honesty, your genuineness in answering the question. So Tim won the game by being transparent and telling the group something that we didn't know about him that could have negatively changed our opinion of him. So I might add that I think he was also very brave. He said, so my confession is that I use my friends. And we looked at him, what? And of course we weren't really pleased hearing that. And then he went on to explain what he meant by that. Well, yeah, I use my friends to give me rides when my van is down, sometimes to give me suggestions about different things. And as he gave more and more examples of how he used his friends, we realized that so do we, all in a good way. So after we changed our initial judgment, Tim quickly made it all the way around the board because he was indeed the most transparent person in the room. Today we desperately need more of Tim Bassett's authenticity in the age that we live in, where people seem to feel like their survival depends on secrets and lies. So I hope that all of us in this room can follow his of being forthright and transparent. It brings people closer rather than dividing people when we pay attention to the things that we have in common as opposed to our differences. The other thing that I will forever remember about Tim Bassett, and people have already referenced the fact that he truly loved music, and not only did he enjoy listening to music, he seemed to just take great joy in making tapes. I started to bring an 8-track just for people in here who are so young they never saw one. But I still hold on to my 8-track tapes, my cassette tapes, and CDs that Tim so lovingly made. When my family first moved to New Jersey, the first 2 or 3 years we went back to our home in California for the summers. And the trips were made so pleasurable because we always had a box of music that Tim had made for us to listen to. And last but not least, does anybody remember CB radios? So there were 3 of us, right? 3 or 4, who had these conversion bands, and you heard that Tim's band was called Miss Look. So his voice coming across the CB radio was unmistakable, and I always thought he had such a resonant, deep voice, and my friends and I used to refer to it as an FM voice, like on radio. So Tim, I imagine that you're sitting around someplace now listening to great music, and should you come back to Earth in a human form again, please be a radio DJ.
Hello, everyone. I'm Tony. Second record player. There's so many great stories that I could tell about my brother. But something comes to mind is come in town, I'm playing play ball and stuff, and they always bring me like shoes. I was so pressed to wear them that I was going to wear them to school. With the ponies, and he got Dr. J to sign the shoes. I was going to wear the shoes. And I said, I remember after I started wearing these shoes, I would get these notes in the desk that said, do you like me, yes or no? Now, I never used to get these notes, but now I'm getting them. And then I told Tim, I was like, man, I'm getting very popular with the ladies. And he said, boy, that's a myth about them shoes. They boys with big feet. And also, I remember when I was playing ball in school, and I said, Tim, man, we playing the teachers. We're going to play the teachers this week at school. And he was like, I said, you think you can come and play with the teachers? And so, I done told everybody in school about it. They ain't seen me, so I don't know if they think I'm lying or what. So I always told them, I got a brother plays in the NBA. I got a brother plays in the NBA. And he all week, I didn't talk to him. I said, man, what's not going to come? And all of a sudden, it's time for us to play the teachers. I come downstairs. We go to the gym. There's Tim Bassett. There's George Johnson. And Eddie Jordan from the Nets. All ready to play. Got needless to say. They beat us like 112 to 36. I mean, they really put a spanking on us too. So I can remember that. So it's just so many nice things, good things that I can think of my brother doing. He always tried to look after me and my younger brother, the baby. So. And I just wanted to, CC called in the morning and asked me that I sing a little Silver and Gold. But I was going to sing it, but I tried it, and I didn't get it right with no music. He said nobody's playing. So I just wanted to sing just a little Halloween spiel. Just so I promised the song. So I saw a blind man tapping his cane. He could not see, oh, like you or me. I say, oh, mister, I feel sorry for you. He said, when I get in glory, I'll see just like you. And I saw a blind man tapping his head. He could not see, oh, like you or me. I said, oh, mister, I feel sorry for you. But he said, when I get in glory, I'll see just like you. And I'll see all my friends in Hallelujah Square. And what a wonderful time, oh, we'll have up there. We'll sing and praise Jesus. His glory we'll share. And there won't be no blindness in Hallelujah Square. I'll see all my friends in Hallelujah Square. And what a wonderful time, oh, we'll have up there. We'll sing and praise Jesus. His glory we'll share. And there won't be no blindness. And there won't be no sickness. There won't be no crippleness. And Hallelujah Square. There'll be nothing but joy in Hallelujah Square.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know how I'm going to follow that. My name is Les Wexler. I'm the president of the Rockland Township Substance Abuse Alliance in West County. And Timmy was a very, very special person. Not only to me, to my family, and to our Substance Abuse Alliance, and to the thousands of students that he impacted over the many, many years. Now, I don't know if Timmy ever mentioned what we do. We have a substance abuse program to help educate kids at the middle school level before they come up to the high school level. And one of the parts of our program is a day, what we call Celebrity Day, where we have 14, 15 celebrities come up and spend the day with our kids about making positive choices and doing the right things. Timmy was there for us from the very, very beginning, along with many other celebrities. And when I tell you Timmy impacted the students in a positive way, that's really an understatement. We've had some very great people over the years. Timmy stands among the giants. Because when Timmy would go in and talk to the kids, they sat and they listened. Not only an imposing figure, but such a positive role model with such a strong message. But listen to what he wanted to say and what he did say. Now, every year, Timmy made it his business to come to be at this event because he knew how important it was to get a strong message to our children. I know one of the early speakers said he loved helping children. Boy, if that's not the truth about Tim, then there's nothing that I can even go beyond that. But even this past year, when we held this event. When Timmy was struggling, he made it his business to come up and spend the day with him. And even though he was hurting, he made it to lunchtime. And finally, he was hurting to the point, he said, Les, I can't do it anymore. I said, Timmy, I can't even believe you were here this year. And myself and one of our celebrity friends, Derek Murphy, who he was friendly with for many years, and I think he's stuck in traffic there because I know he's on his way up here. We went out to the car with him, got him in the car, and the last thing he said to us was, I love you guys. And that was the last time we saw Timmy. And I'll never forget him as long as he lived. And I just want his family to know this coming year when we do our Celebrity Day, we always honor somebody. This May 30th, we'll be honoring Tim Bassett. And anybody that would like to be there as part of it with all our celebrities. And if anybody was ever worthy of an honor, it was Tim, your dad. And we'd love for you to be part of it. But I can't say enough things about Timmy. All his friends, some of our celebrity friends that are here, we love Tim to death. And he's always going to be with us. He's with us today, I can tell you that. But we're going to make something really special for him because he was the best. Thank you all very much.
Just want to say hi to the family. My name is Clarence. We've got CC for years. Janice. I've been with Tim for the last 2 weeks of his life here. We spent time talking. As his brother got up and sung that